Welcome everybody, this is your Strategy Wolf and welcome back to Strategic Command American Civil War. We're going into the 30th turn, and as you remember we took Washington or the White House 2 turns ago. However, we lost it and we moved the momentum of our offensive in the east a little bit to the west of Maryland. However, we are standing there with really struck forces, so I'm a little bit worrying that we might get punished. So yeah, let's see together what the enemy did, and yeah, go in together. The enemy reinforces the troops here in Oklahoma. Surprised that the supply came through. More bombardments here. Yeah, are we going to see the Marines here after the enemy's landing? Okay, attack over the Potomac. Trying to isolate Bedford there. Okay, our hero cavalry being destroyed. That's very sad, even if we opened up the corridor in undersupply. Here they're punishing our brigade. Yeah, probably this is going to, yeah, also get destroyed. That's not a big surprise. However, I mean, these attacks save other units from attacks, so it's kind of okay. I think this was an ambush of our cavalry. Nice. Alright, here they keep on pushing. Exchanged. Taking Monica down there. Oh, that's it. So no massive counterattack that really destroyed us. Only our main, like the brigades that were really pushing up got destroyed, which is obviously sad, especially in undersupply. However, these 2 brigades here, among them our happy warriors from Alexandria early on. But we got a lot of reinforcements this turn, which is nice to see. And yeah, but nothing big really happened, to be honest. Let's have a quick look. Oh, and we got some, this is nice to see, we got partisans spawning in West Virginia, so we can kind of really, this is gonna be very annoying for the enemy's attempts over here, where they're already like in bad supply and so on. But yeah, I was really worried we might lose this here, but the enemy, I feel like it's not just the enemy also suffered a lot of losses, so this explains a little bit maybe these troops. I don't know if they attacked this round, but why they're not reinforced or upgraded. So let's have a look actually quickly on the enemy's spendings. No, there was no big diplomacy, that's on the limits. MPPs. Oh yeah, this is, you see the losses, the enemy's losses are way over the collected income recently. I'm just wondering what the spend unit, I'm not sure, maybe the spend unit just means actually like spend to reinforce, whilst purchases don't count for this, but I'm not 100% sure. As you see, for us, our income is actually, how come, like, did we really manage to overtake the Union in terms of income? Alright. Well, we definitely lost way fewer, so this might be one of the explanations why, yeah, there was no such of a strong push. However, we lost 2 brigades here. But I'm very optimistic we can take out Mr. Powell over here. I mean, there's a terrible general, but still taking out an HQ is always nice. And then, I'm not sure. Yeah, as always, and over here, I also didn't really witness huge, big new developments. We might be able to actually save our suffering cavalry over here that is dying. But alright. Okay, let me have my look as always, and I'll be right back with the strategies and answers, probably starting off in the very west. See you in a second. Alright guys, I'm back, and after my thoughts, and as you know already, let's start off in the very west in Arizona. So we just were beating the Californian troops that came in as a reserve. So now obviously the target for Mr. Taylor is going to be to push up here. For this I decided I'm not going to use this one cav, as well as these regiments I'm trying to bring to Texas. So maybe we find some more, I mean, you remember the Rangers, how what a pain this was, but maybe we'll find some, yeah, maybe some opportunities to use them for the defense around here or in other places, because here in this very limited mountain terrain, I feel like these tiny units, or also we have already 1 cav, is going to become kind of not really helpful. So let's take them out, moving them here. You guys have to wait 1 more round. Let's just We can do one after another, so we can maybe refresh them first. And the event told me that there's no other invasion force coming via the Apache Pass, so let's trust them, even if I feel insecure. And we guys move up here. Yeah, why not Santa Barbara? So this force is going to be the main attack force when we refresh them for like breaking through somewhere here. Here we had some skirmishes going on. Still, I want to rather reinforce this turn. So when we are here with the Mr. Taylor, we have yeah, solid fighting force. So that's the target here. Remember, they took here the Canyon of the Navajo capital with 2 units, so they also take some time to come back. But I think I'm gonna face like also at least 4 units here. However, mine seem to be stronger, especially I got the so far the only division in the area. So I really hope to outmaneuver and break through here at least to this point, and then we have to see. I can also, maybe this is a thing I'm gonna do later, here's the Apache, so I can buy some Apache forces that could be reinforcing the area very quickly. Still, I think this is okay, because if we need reinforcements here, that would be rather another division or mountain division that I can bring in from Texas, but we don't have the capacity for this one right now. Alright, let's go to the Midwest. Yeah, as you remember, we cut off the supplies from the very west. And we've got the creek here to just take some more land. Unfortunately, they're very slow, or it's muddy, I think. Is it muddy? Movement cost, movement cost, movement cost. I don't know. We're just undersupplied. Anyways, with those guys, I'm going to try to take some land over here from some of these cities. Or just go move back to my troops, because I've spotted this division here. And I think this is new. So St. Joseph was retaken. Like if I wouldn't have taken Omaha, she could have just transferred here by ship transport as well, but so now it's our port, so it's not possible like this. So still, there's now a stronger presence of enemy forces, and we're slowly, I mean, I just have my weakish cavalry forces around, which definitely indicates a problem. Worst case, we have to retreat, but I mean, for the moment, we achieved our main target already, so this was to cut off the supplies here. Everything else is just bonus. Alright, so what are we gonna do? She refreshed these guys and supply 3. Let's just try what I can do here. As well as here, these guys have more supply, but still we have the preparation bonus I want to make use of. And yes, how are we gonna continue? Of course, I'm gonna attack these guys. And you know, this regiment down here took Monica, which is acceptable, I guess. Let's just threaten and like rush around. That's the thing what we want to do. These guys are gonna get reinforced. Let's do like a split here maybe. I mean, these infantry forces don't really threaten the HQ, like Brigade on 2 or Regiment. This is not a problem at all. And here, maybe we can cause further confusion by taking these cities here. Let's just keep on raiding, try to be mobile, try to stay away so they don't have a preparation bonus. That's what we're going to do here. I mean, worst case, I try to retreat and stay in the cities. As long as there's no massive investment, I think like these troops can always escape and get away. So I'm just trying to occupy enemy forces in the end here. This is not going to decide the war, but I think we're in a good position here. Alright, coming over here. The enemy hasn't followed fully, so we can use the time here to upgrade this brigade to infantry equipment 1. Maybe we take them down next turn, but I don't see any approach coming in from Fort Davidson yet. So there was a division here. Maybe this is this division, but I don't know. All right, over here we've got normal situation going on. Maybe we can reinforce them just a bit. Yeah, why not? For the rest, we leave the troops in this order. Coming to... Oh, we've got some timberclad to repair. And let's not forget about this. This can be relevant at some point. Just learned recently that I can also use the shift for the ships I didn't know, or I never really thought about it. Alright, so this is kind of our New Orleans protection force. Maybe the troops from Arizona come to assist soon. Back to Kentucky, so we've got, maybe let's move one dorn up. So we've got at least the regiment and also this division under control next turn. Let's see how this influences the supply. Oh, it actually improves the supply up here too, so this is good. I mean, here attacking with a disadvantage I don't really like, and I don't know why. I feel like there should be a, doesn't look like it, but I feel like there should be a kind of a debuff on units that are moving on big rivers, but alright. I also don't know what the enemy wants to achieve with that, but it's fine for me here. Over here, let's refresh Henderson. The rest doesn't have the supply to be refreshed, but that's fine for me. Oh, I was thinking about Evansville, right? Totally forgot about that. To be honest, let's look. Let's have a look if it's occupied or not. It is. Oh, wow. With a 2-1. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This was maybe not worth taking the risk. I mean, this is like Tech 2. This was a massive ambush. But yeah, I didn't have the cavalry here to scout this. So I kind of expect, to be honest, the enemy to break through here. To take this out. But so just maybe we have our... I mean, they won't see from here. Still, I'm happy to secure Owensboro with this little... Rangers over here, and maybe attack them here in the bushes, in the forest, so we have the zone of control, so this one should also be able to push through. However, I'm getting ready to lose this division next turn. At least I have supply 5 over here, which is fine then. Alright, but I think it was worth, I mean, by how the enemy kept some fighting spirit objectives uncovered before, so yeah, I knew that this one was going to be risky, but still there was a chance, so I don't feel that bad. Longstreet, we're moving up over here, so next turn he can control those guys. These need to be reinforced. Can we deal some damage here? Not really. I mean, this harmed division can be attacked. That's a good idea, always. There it goes. That's very nice. And can we push up here? I think so. So we could actually maybe bring some supplies. I don't know if the supply range is enough, but will we have some... Maybe this was a too greedy move. Well, at least one. So they won't starve, let's say, next turn. We'll still, if we lose them now with an attack, still I have to pay the full price, but at least they're not starving one after another. This damn zone of control here in Frankfurt. They ran into this ambush of our brigade. Still, let's just bring them back here to Georgetown to be in their rear, and we can get some nice scouting over here, which is really helpful, I think, to know if something is coming or not. And since... I think we've got to take care of Lexington first before we can consider... God damn it. Can only use this strength 6 to get in here properly or to surround Lexington, but that's fine for me. Is there any... Oh! We do have actually, even without preparation, there's kind of a chance of winning this one. That's nice. Oh, nice. I guess they couldn't refortify after the ambush. So Lexington is ours. No, it's not. Then actually we will use these guys for taking Lexington, I guess. You can push up here. How's this going to affect the supply situation next turn? Slowly improving. Yeah, a little bit. However, not enough to... reinforce for real. Okay, then let's make this connection so we actually do use of the supply of Lexington, and we will see what the enemy's reaction is going to be, because you know I'm like way superior here in terms of... Is Richmond better? no, it's the same, and I need them over here. It's way superior in terms of numbers. The enemy has tech 2, but not everywhere. Not here, not there. This one is... I mean, are we going to see a retreat? Or are they pushing in? Who knows? There are several options for the enemy, but I feel like we have at least the momentum here to keep on going and maybe take the entire front up to the Ohio River, or it looks good at the moment. Alright, let's keep going east to... Now we're in Western Virginia. We have got our new partisans. The enemy pushed down here. I think this is this troop, this brigade that moved from here over here into zero supply anyways. However... I mean, I could take Charleston, or even push over here to cut this line, but no, let's first go to Beckley. Oh, there's an enemy, there's the enemy HQ without supply. That's nice to see. I knew that there was a HQ basically, because those troops had good supply. Still, you know, it was... I'm not sure. I feel like this, yes, you can try to push over the Appalachians, but it's very hard, and it took some of my forces that I couldn't use over here. However, imagine all these forces would have been around here when I started my offensive. Instead, they were here. So I think it was kind of a nice service to me. Maybe it was also just bad timing. But as you see, even with the HQ, if you don't keep that in the right spot, yeah, and you push forward too much, then you get like the supply 0 is here, so that's the reason why I can deal so much damage. Same here, where even the strength 3 regiment can deal 2 damage to a division. And I feel like I'm kind of eager to destroy them also now. Which would mean... No, I'm actually not. Forget about it. Destroying them now allows them just to rebuy them soon. May they just starve around here. I don't know if they really can get away, or potentially they will, but I have action points 3, so if I move here I feel like either I can't really attack or I lose the other position, which I don't, because I don't want the enemy to go this way. So it's more important to fulfill the task, and I think this is something that you really need to discipline yourselves to, like something that the enemy also is. I keep on telling her sometimes, this keeps on learning, you know. Sometimes you're too greedy and you see opportunities, but you need to focus on what the prime role of the unit was. For example, the enemy's division here, why did she see? You knew that there was troops, but just, and Lexington was not occupied, so yeah, let's take the position. And boom, ran into the ambush, boom, destroyed, one division gone. So I'd rather just not to be greedy to take her out, to take this division out. And up here we've got our, yeah, reoccurring situation. Basically every single term. Maybe it's just reinforced our calf first for once in a while. And maybe next turn we also move him a little bit over here, so yeah, then he can at least help out with this calf as well over here. And yeah, before we get to the main front, let's just do our like little naval things. No, this one is not really helpful. I can spend D4 to repair a bit, that's fine. Over here, this submarine, I think like this ran into kind of an ambush by the submarine or the gunboat. At least they didn't know they were here, at least they got damage. First time I'm halfway happy about the submarine, and apart from this I feel like it's not the best unit on the planet. Did we get a second one in the meantime actually? When is it still coming? Oh yeah, it's coming soon. Alright, then we've got... our pioneers to just, like, let's use... we have to our monitor here to grade up to 10. I would love to replace these guys, but I don't want to, because right now, I mean, the enemy... I don't see an invasion force coming here for the Virginia Val, but it would be kind of sad if it came. In the moment we just took them away because we were too greedy to start constructing somewhere else. For example, like here. This is actually the line where I normally would love to also start some fortifications. We need some extra troops over here to replace them. Is there a... no. Alright, then let's go to the main front of the main happenings, the last turns. And there was a lot of debates also in the comments where we would go, what the target is. I was like thinking about a move westwards, but you know, seeing the situation, we tried, we got 2 brigades. There was no big losses, nothing tragic, but looking how thin I'm positioned here, I don't really see myself rolling this up easily to the west, especially since the enemy has also here, first of all, Pittsburgh where she can set up troops, then there's, or I assume so, then there's all these train stations where troops can be brought to, plus these streets in general. So, and there's nothing big to win, there's just like to take out these brigades. Cumberland we took before, Hagerstown we took, Frederick, DC. So all these fighting spirit objectives have been taken. However, DC is still one, so maybe you can take it again, I'm not sure. So my idea was basically now to end this offensive at this point, apart from few exceptions. So definitely want to take out this HQ since we're already in a position to do so. So we're gonna take out this Marines because they're very wounded and close to us. And I think as long as the situation allows to, we're going to keep a bridgehead, maybe here, also to protect Harper's Ferry a bit more at Antietam. I think I need to look it up. Antietam is kind of the rings a bell. Maybe there was a famous battle as well, and I think there might have been US Navy ships in the Second World War or something named after this. Even an aircraft carrier, not sure. So probably this field. Maybe even Hagerstown, let's see. And then just keep a bridgehead, maybe since the enemy didn't push after us, and we now have fresh troops. Maybe we go back to Frederick and use this tiny river here as a... Yeah, I mean, Frederick doesn't have so much, but just as a little bit of a defensive position. And then maybe like this. Because I don't see ourselves pushing up to this forest or even to Gettysburg. Or... I mean, with a little bit of luck, we could try to push them over here to this river, you know. But this could be also an option. You know, it doesn't make sense to make 2 in-depth plans before they get shattered anyways. So, but still, let's start over here. Let's control quickly that we've got the right troops attached. Because him, for example, I want to reinforce. So these guys are not going to be... use. Let's use our artillery to de-entrench the Marines here. I got a 0-4, now I got a 5. With the artillery support I can destroy them potentially. Boom. Nice. And damage avoided. These guys are reinforced to 10. Same here. And I think with this setup here, I have 3 divisions, at least the main and the lower Potomac front is kind of secure. Actually, I'm going to take Johnson down because I think this is a defensive front. So I want Lee and Jackson in this main area. We have Beauregard over here and having Johnson do the defensive part. Roughly. Alrighty. Now we want to definitely take out, yeah, McDowell, even if it's a definitely trash general. I don't know if the enemy didn't research leadership. I doubt it, to be honest, because McDowell with a command value of 2 is really terrible. What the hell? Oh no! Oh no, actually. Oh, so we're not destroying it. However, it's still gonna cost a lot to bring it back from 1 to 10. Yeah. Alright, so question is what we're gonna do over here then. We can take these guys only in a forced march in this, but they can take this position. Because then I want to use definitely the round to recover a bit also. We could attack, yeah, but Hagerstown, no. Okay, Hagerstown needs to be replaced. We're gonna hold Hagerstown for a bit. You guys go here, okay, this is fine. You guys occupy. Yeah, I want to reinforce them for sure. Those guys too. Those guys defend Frederick. Maybe I'm gonna just close this gap again and move this one up. These guys need to retreat now. He's doing some more. Yeah, I think these guys need to stand here and wait for potential counterattacks. Actually, no. We just need, if we want to maybe push a little bit east, we need the troops over here next turn. So that's what I'm gonna do. Have them over here. This is fine. So just like reinforce over here. We've got these 2 divisions to march in as reinforcements. I'm not going to waste MPP to transport them via train, and especially we're running into winter, so we just need them defensively, I guess. Still, we will need them up here, so let's force march them up. We've got, how's the supply situation looking next turn? Oh, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6. That's at least acceptable. Yeah. So I think this is, I mean, we started, like, now we're already in November. We started our offensive just four turns ago, which was, I think, beginning of September. So our autumn or late summer offensive is officially over in my point of view. Let's see what the enemy does. Maybe we're gonna push. This is the only option that we keep on, just to get this better defensive position, you know, which would also, in case of enemy weakness, open up the view or like the possibility to take Gettysburg, as well as to attack on Baltimore. So this could be interesting. However, yeah, I'm given the numbers and the technological advantage of the enemy, I'm not so confident about this. All right. Kind of it. We've got new units to set up. We have got 2 cavalry divisions, and so let's start with the Cherokee because they're easy. They can only be set up here. That's what we're going to do. Let's set them up so maybe we can force march them for sure. The armored train I wanted to get over here. I think my idea was to use it to contain some of these Appalachian approaches. Then we've got another division, and we will absolutely need it up here, so definitely this side. We got Lee F and Lee W. Are they sons or brothers of this Mr. Lee? I'm not sure. What's happening? Oh, sorry. Still one here. We wanted one here. And I think the other one is a reinforcement here for the Nashville front. No matter here or here, it can be definitely useful. Alright, that's... Oh, cool, that's it. So we've got 800 to spend. We do have no diplomacy chits left over. We are still at the maximum of the research. So is there anything to upgrade or reinforce that I haven't done yet? Nope. Nope. So we have full 800 to our buying process. The problem is we do not have so many options to buy stuff. Yes, we do. I mentioned it before. Let's get the Apache to reinforce our push northwards in Arizona. And to be honest, we were talking about ships a lot, you know, and I even bought a monitor recently, but I feel like the ships are not going to really be such a big help. They're just good obstacle. I mean, they can help crush also. As you saw, these monitors here were really, really effective against the gunboats. The same, I'm kind of planning to set up the other one down here. How much is a monitor? Let's look. Monitors 250. Okay, let's still get another Apache. And leaves me only one more unit of cavalry, Indian native cavalry, not infantry, that I can buy. Which is Seminole. Where were they? Down here. Either those guys to reinforce here these positions. Yeah, let's do it. And if we really got... or a monitor, or an ironclad, no. We want to keep the initiative, so they are also produced way faster in 3 turns, so that's what we're gonna do. So we cannot purchase any further native units after that, which is okay. And yeah, maybe from now on we can only invest in siege artillery, that I don't need another one, I guess, and then we potentially go towards to invest in our navy if we keep on having this industrial, yeah, wonderful position. Really surprised that I had apparently more income over the time than the Union so far, because I haven't really lost any of my industrial places, I guess. Whereas the Union lost a couple of things, but also no big ones. Still, I'm surprised. Okay, when I see this over here, let's actually do the last attack and just harm them here. Bad idea. So here we we refrain from doing it. Alright guys, then let's quickly end the turn together. They suffer attrition losses one more time. They go to San Antonio. Oh no, pro-Union bandits, that's new. I don't understand what they have against our raids. The regular things here. Just some convoy raids. We get skirmishers, interesting. Didn't really think about them anymore. Spying intelligence breakthrough, interesting. And that's it. We get just a regular lot of 1500 MPP. Okay guys, so once again, thank you for watching. If you haven't yet, leave me a like and a subscription. And also, since this week my new Let's Play project started with Victoria 3, if you haven't checked it out, or if you don't know Victoria 3, go and have a look. Maybe you like it. It's a completely different game, but I appreciate your support there as well. So thanks a lot, and see you the next time. Bye, your Strategy Wolf.